Hi guys, so today's a different video. I'm at my parents' garden, so it's not in Brussels, it's in the southern part of Belgium. And yeah, I thought I would do a little tour of the garden with you, show you around. They have really nice trees growing here, fruit trees as well. So I'll show you that. So I will just walk around and show you some of the trees I like. So this is a lemon tree that died winter or 2 winters ago, and it's finally growing back. Thinking they should actually plant these directly in the ground, try to protect them a bit, and it should be alright because they always come back to life. Let me show you around. This one here, this palm tree, I would say it's about 20-year-old. Remember when we had it the first time, it was reaching until here. It was very small, and this was around 15 years ago. So when you look at now, it's growing its fruits, fruits that have seeds, like they can even reproduce, and it's very nice to see every year. It's really gigantic already. Let me continue, show you around. New leaves coming soon. So I believe this one stays outside, but they just protect it. Some of the plants, some of them that are in the pots, so these ones and these ones, they are actually back in the house for the winter. But there are others like this one here that they planted directly in the ground. They survive and they are quite resistant. So they can tolerate the negative degrees that we have here in winter. I would say they have like -10 for the minimum. This one also is getting very huge. I don't know all the name of these species, so just showing you around. And now I will show you one of the fruit tree that I really like. It's this one here. This is kiwi. Let me try to get closer. I'll show you, because they have baby kiwis here. Baby kiwis there, and actually on this side there isn't much, but it goes on the other side of the fence. I will show you in a minute, and you will see it's full of kiwis already. So very hardy plants. Opla. And here as well, a fig tree. I think this one is only 2-year-old. Sorry, I think this one is quite young. There are some figs on it, I can see there, tiny ones. So I believe this one will be for the end of summer. We have another fig tree that I will show you right after. But yeah, this one is still very young, so it's normal if we don't get many figs for the moment. Little pond. It's funny to see it every year, the way it grows, because we used to be able to see the garden, and now it's impossible now. Like it's really, these trees grow so much that it covers it very well, so it's very good for the fish also. There's quite some shadow in the summer, and yeah, some of these trees grew gigantic. I remember them being so small. So let me continue my tour. I will show you the kiwi that I was talking about. Yeah, so it goes until here. As you can see, they grew a lot, and we can see many kiwis. I'll try to zoom a bit. Many kiwis there. Many kiwis there on the side, also the left side. So yeah, it's full of it. I believe one day they will build an arch here so that the kiwi goes on it, over it. But I think my parents didn't expect it to grow that much. and now it's enormous. So I think one day we'll have to chop it a bit and try to make something out of it, because it's getting very hard to get the fruit. It's very high. Let me continue the tour. So we are still around the pond. It's impossible now to go. Everything grew so much. It's still funny that we still have these two banana trees. There used to be many more banana trees there, but my parents removed them. I will show you in a minute. And they removed everything, but apparently one of the roots was still there because these two came back to life. So let me show you the other ones. Yep, so these are the banana trees. So they used to be where you saw the other two, and they moved them here, and so all of them survived winter very well. So what my parents did, they chopped them right here, and then they covered them with a haze and a winter cloth, and to be honest, they survived very well. Look at them now. I would say they are, the top is at 3.50 m maybe. Lots of new pups coming as well. I'm not sure I can find them, but yeah, quite many of them. Let me show you these orange trees. This one is this is a lemon, caviar. It's in a pot, but it survives every winter, so I believe they will plant it one of these days also directly in the ground, because it's not producing anything for the moment. And here we have these huge oranges. It's like called sour oranges. They're quite tiny for the moment, but there are quite many around. Obviously I had to pierce a little hole in my skin with their defense mechanism. And now we are reaching the area where we have a lot of trees, fruit trees. So let me show you apples. It's full of it. So my parents say it's the first time ever that they have that many fruits. In each tree it's really full of it. This one also, if I'm not wrong, it's called Cenze. It's it's from Sicily. My father loved this fruit. It's quite tasty. It's quite big. It's funny the way it falls, because it's only one tree. Lots of little pears. This one seems empty, so I don't know. So this one is quite interesting, because here these are almonds. So you can grow almonds in Belgium, which is, I thought it would grow only in very hot countries like Sicily and so on. But as you can see, tiny almonds all around. So this year, yeah, we had really good start of spring. It was quite dry and quite hot, so all the trees developed very well. And these days we had quite many days with lots of rain, so it's also very beneficial for them. And you can see this one is really full of it. I can't wait, really can't wait. I really like almonds, and the fruits are developing very well. Let me try to just focus here. Yeah. So they already have quite significant sizes. Let me continue. Here we have more pears, I would say. I believe these are pears, full of it as well. So very impressive. I think they will really have a harvest a lot this year. So we have two cherry trees, but it's already done with cherry trees. Cherries for this year. It's early spring. They are very tall. I would say 8 to 10 meters high. So yeah, things very grow very well here. Some stuff like apples, pears, and cherries. It's very common here. So this is the garden where they harvest all the carrots and lettuce and tomatoes and so on. And here, this is a I forgot the name in English. It's called Niflier in French. I will write down somewhere when I remember it on the video. So this I grew it myself. I grew it from seed. I had 2 of these. Mine died because it was in a pot, and I think I messed up at some point. And I gave them the other one, and they planted it, I believe, last year. And it grew quite significantly this spring. As you can see, all these 3 or 4 main branches are new. Yeah, it's growing very, very well. I really love this tree. These fruits are very tasty. So I believe in a year or 2 we'll be able to harvest our own. So yeah, just more apples, more pears, more apple, more pears. It's just full of it. Full of it. Some grapefruits. This one is only 1 year old, I believe, so it's very young. And for the first time, it's getting the first fruits. It's full of it everywhere. Really full of it. I believe not all will survive. I don't know how it works with these fruits, but and here we are in the greenhouse. They recently covered it with this cloth because they announced 36 degrees in 2 days, which is way too hot. Way too hot, so it's better to make some shadow for the plants inside here. And I will show you around. So they have lots of tomatoes, obviously. I don't know why I said obviously, but they have tomatoes. They have this, how do you call it? Girasol in French, or tournesol. They have some, the thing is I don't know all the names in English, but I know they have melons. They have grapevine here. So the thing is, my father put the base of the grapevine outside of the greenhouse, so when it rains it's watered by itself. They have eggplant, I know. They have lots of things here. To be honest, my mom says that she didn't even plant all these flowers. Everything came by itself, which is actually good for pollination. And I'm also trying a little experiment here. So as you know, I love papayas. And so what I did is we planted some here. They are about 1 month old, and they're growing very well. So I already warned them that in a month or so they will double or triple their size. And yeah, it's growing very well. Can't wait to see how it will go and how we will do to winterize them. Because in winter, obviously, here it's freezing, so it goes until -10, -7, depends of the winter, and they hate the frost. So what my parents will do probably is to use all this and cover them with it and try to protect them with a winter cloth as well, as much as possible. And hopefully, I think we'll keep only 2 or 3 here. We won't keep all of them. I will keep the nicest one, and yeah, let's see how things go. Can't wait to come back here in a month or so and see how they grew. And these are the traditional papayas, and here I replanted 2. Yesterday I just replanted these 2, and these are mountain papayas, so they are a bit more hardy. Mine is 3, I think, mine is 4, but on a short period of time. But here in the greenhouse should be okay. Let's see. Really curious because I have them at my place. You already saw them probably many times. They grew very fast too, and yeah, let's see. So now They have quite a lot of fruits here, and one of the things that works the best this year it's this one, which actually we have many. We have 4 or 5, which are, sorry, because we don't see anything, let me show you there, which are peaches tree. And for the little story, these peaches were taken from seeds of some delicious peaches that we grow in Sicily, in a place called Bivona. So it's in the south of Sicily, and I would say maybe 10 years ago, my parents came back with some seeds, planted them, just to try if it will work out. We weren't sure because you can imagine the difference of the summer between Belgium and Sicily is quite different. It's way more dry there. And actually this year it's full of it. I'm not sure, I will try to... Every little round stuff that you see there, it's peaches. And my father had even to put some support for the branches because they were falling. And it's literally full of them. Trying to show a bit better, but it's the first time that they give that much. Quite excited because they are very delicious, and if it works well, maybe we could even plant more. But yeah, maybe I'm not taking the right... I believe you can still see them. It's not the right angle. It's very good. Like they have maybe 100 per tree. It's really full of it. You can see the branches there. It's really very heavy. So very excited, very excited about this. Just this one here, which is, I guess my father cut it back at some point to encourage the growth of the fruits, but yeah, this one doesn't give, not this year at least. But yeah, it's very promising, very promising. So now you know that you can even grow Sicilian peaches in Belgium. Let me continue with the tour. These are myrti. I'll write down the name in English because I have no idea. Blueberries, maybe? I think it's blueberries. And they have many different types of fruits around. Another blueberry here, full of it. Some are already ready to be picked up. Yeah, fruit season. Yeah, I think it's really the first time that they get that many fruits in 1 year. Look at this, it's full. Everything is full, which is an excellent news. Lots of tasty fruits for this summer. Let me continue around. A lemon tree here. That's actually yeah, they just let it there and it started to grow again from the base. I think this one we should also plant it in the soil, in the ground, because it doesn't mind the winter here, so we should try it, because I don't think they have other lemon trees. We also have this fig tree, so it's a bit older than the one I showed you before. As you can see, the figs are almost ready. And these type of fruits of fig trees, they give twice per year. So you have these ones that will be ready in a couple of weeks maybe, and it's already preparing the other set of fruits that will be for late summer. So literally here you can see both of them on the same branch. These figs are very tasty. It comes from my grandfather's backyard, and yeah, just gave us a piece of his tree, planted it here, and now we have excellent fruits here too. Here's another tree, also very full. I will write down the name because I have no idea how to say it in English, but it's very tall. I think all of the trees here are between 10 and 15 years old, as you can see by their trunk. Maybe more this one, very big trunk. And I mean, the bigger trunks are, it's been at least 10 to 15 years that they have been planted. Some others are way more younger, like these little ones that you see here, those apple trees. I think they are 4-year-old maybe. The almond tree is a bit older. This one here is very young, as I just said it before, but it's a bit more than 1-year-old, maybe 2, but I'm not sure. And yeah, so as you can see, they have a really nice garden, full delicious fruits. Peaches is developing very well. It's already taking this coloration. So this one is it's a bit like velvet. And yeah, the only thing is that in Sicily they are quite big, like a tennis ball, I would say, even bigger than a tennis ball. And they are very juicy, and they have this reddish skin. And here, because we already had some, but never like this, and they're a bit smaller than the ones in Sicily. But this year may be a bit different, because it was very dry, and it was very good for their development. So maybe this year they will actually be bigger than usual. And yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't notice it was still unfocused. So yeah, these are our little, this is our little backyard full for this year. Some nuts around as well, different type of things, lots of veggies growing a bit everywhere. We have also potato here, and I also forgot to show you these two. So these are, just showed you before, but we have these. So this is the mountain papaya. So as you noticed, I planted 2 in the greenhouse yesterday, and the other one we put it in pots to see, because if this one develops better, and then maybe we can just plant it in a bigger pot, and if the other 2 don't survive this winter, then we can actually just let them in pots and bring them back indoor for the summer. These are so these 2 are tamarillo. So it's the one also that I have at my place. It makes super huge leaf. It's the tomato tree, they call it. And yeah, they developed quite nicely, except these here. And I can see someone already has been eaten this night. And here what I did is, there are these papayas that grow inside the greenhouse that I showed you. So the seeds were planted directly inside the ground, and I decided to just remove one of them and put it in pots, just to see, just to experiment, because the others, maybe they won't survive for the winter. There's a chance, unless they get big enough. I think in until, let's say, October, November, I believe they will be like at least 1 meter tall, at least, with a quite thick trunk, because they grow quite easily and quite fast actually. So let's see. I think it will be quite a challenge to protect them very well for this winter, but it's very nice as well. It's nice to experiment. It's a bit my dream to grow my papaya fruit, and I don't have the space to do it for the moment at my place, because I only have like a little terrace with some pots. But here, yeah, maybe this is the perfect conditions to put them in a greenhouse, to try to protect them as much as possible for the winter. Winter is actually very cold during, I think most critical time is end of January, February, and a bit of early March. This is when we really have temperature are dropping way lower, so around, yeah, tops I think we had here was quite long ago, we had -20 Celsius, and yeah, now it's a bit better, like it's -10, -8, but just for a short time, and then it goes a bit higher to 0 degrees. Let's see. I'm not sure the papaya will survive, but if they are well protected, might happen. Also, this tree here is the first time that we'll give that much again also. So I'll write down the name, because I have no idea how to say it in it's the kaki tree, maybe in French it's plaque minier, and they make those kaki fruits, you know. And yeah, let me try it. Yeah, so it's full of it, as full as all the other trees. So I think these fruits are for end of August, September maybe. But yeah, this tree is quite young. I think it's 4 or 5 year old, and it's nice that it gives already. And let me finish here. Basil and some whatever my mom planted, and I also tried to grow these ones. So this is the one I also have at home. Is granadillo. It's like a Passiflora. It's make this type of passion fruit that are very tasty. And yeah, I think she had a success rate of 100%, because all the seeds I gave her gave a fruit. I gave a plant. So we repotted them yesterday in a bigger pot, so that they develop. And let's see, because they are not hardy. I know at 0 degrees they will die. So let's see, either we put them also in the greenhouse and they protect them with some winter cloth and hope for the best, or they will put them indoor, but I'm not sure they will put them indoor because too many things to bring indoor. So yeah, that was the video of the day. I believe I will come back here to make another video about the papayas and so on in a month or so. I will see when I come back. But yeah, that's our little garden here in the region of Namur. And wish you a good one. Enjoy your summer. Bye bye. Hi guys, I thought I would continue again this video. Actually, I'm at my grandparents'. As you can see, lots and lots grapevines. That's the Sicilian tradition, and as you can see, it's really a lot of them. My grandfather used to do his own wine. They kept just this one. I think it's just to eat. Just wanted also to show this one, which is pomegranate. So here you can see lots of flowers. I believe it's the first time that they will get pomegranates. Quite interesting to know that it also grows in Belgium. As you can see, it's from the flower it becomes a fruit. A very nice plant. Fig trees all around. Lots of tomatoes. It's just so you know, they are very well exposed here towards the south. So I know everything grows here very well. You just plant whatever you want here, everything will grow. And he also has this gorgeous fig tree. Quite enormous, lots. It's the same as the one that you saw previously in the video. So some figs that will be for now and some figs that will be for the end of the summer. As you can see here, this one is for now, and these will be for in a couple of months or maybe a bit more. And yeah, used to be lots of vines here from which he was doing his wine, but yeah, he's getting a bit old, so he decided to remove everything. We still have a quite nice garden, and as I just said, it's not straight field, and it's directly towards the south, so I know they have a very nice exposition to the sun. And yeah, everything he tried to grow here. He also has a kaki fruit that gives almost 1,000 fruits per year. Very nice fruit. So yeah, that was it. Now I will stop the video here. Have a good one.